Yeah. Niggas talking from the Caucasus Mountains. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right, there we go. You get it? All right. All right, so first and most foremost, I need y'all to do me a favor, if you can, right? If you can, all right, I might have to restart this shit back in here because I see they fucking with my algorithms already. Hold on. They might let my shit boost up. But anywho, so let's talk about this. Now, I wasn't really going to give this thing no attention. And I wasn't really going to, I just finished like 20-something. Oh, it's about to get real, dog. It's about to get real. It's about to get real, G. All right. So, one thing I do when it comes to life, right? One thing I do is I always sit back and observe, right? Always sit back and observe, and not only do I observe, I sit back and I grasp everybody's aspect from every situation and every scenario of all the situations before I speak on something, right? Or before I even get involved. I really do full like homework around all of this shit, right? And one of the main things that I want to say in this thing, and this is why, look, wait, hold on, hear me out before this even go any field, because I want to stay down the middle with this, and I don't want anybody to be emotionally attached to what I'm about to say. So this is why I always tell y'all, in general, I'm not in this conscious community. Right? No, listen to me. Y'all know this. I always tell y'all, I ain't no conscious leader. I ain't no Israelite. I ain't no fucking Christian. I ain't nothing. I don't want to be a part of none of this. Right? I always tell y'all that. Right? I always tell y'all I ain't with none of this. I ain't with none of this debating. I ain't with none of this. Let's have a debate. And I ain't with none of that. Right? I tell y'all this all the time. Every time I get a chance, I tell y'all. I know what's going on behind the scenes. So I don't get involved in none of these niggas' shenanigans. Right? Never. Because I keep telling y'all this shit. All this shit is a fucking joke, dog. Right? All of this black God shit, man, this shit is scam. And I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling y'all that shit over and over and over and over and over. Right? Mike, how many times I told you, how many times I got on live and told y'all niggas, all right, keep on playing. But look, so let's boil down to this. Let's get down to this whole thing. You know what's bothering me? I'm going to tell you what's bothering me a lot. So my girl, right, one day I'm in the living room, right? I'm going to tell you how this shit all happened, right? One day I'm in the living room, I'm chilling. And my girl came up to me and she was like, hey, babe, you need to watch out for that dude, Nature Boy. And I'm like, what you talking about? She like, well, I just seen a video of some lady saying that he's gay and he's doing all of these things. And I'm like, now this is what bothered me, right? Because, you know, us black melanated kings, we stick up for our melanated kings. You feel me? So first thing I did, I got defensive. Man, what you talking about? You know, they always, you know, man, they always got the conspiracies about our black gods whenever we trying to wake the world up. You feel me? You know how the white man do. I automatically jump to that. Man, you know how the white man always trying to, you feel me, bring a black conscious nigga down. Man, my man ain't with the shits. What you, man, my man's a black god. He moved out the system. You feel me? He in a jungle feeding his family. Man, what you, man, me and my girl damn near about to fight over this shit. Man, we got shit, man, we got to an ultra argument over this shit. Like, I'm talking about it was getting real. I'm like, see, that's the problem. You ain't black. We start going down that road. I'm like, you ain't black, so you just gonna believe the white man. I start going down that whole road with it. I knew I shouldn't have had kids with your ass. You're always trying to hold a black nigga down. My man, a melanated god. What he look like being gay? Right? So me and my girl, we sitting here, I'm defending. I'm literally defending, right? So, right, boom. I'm like, whatever, man, I'm going to play basketball. Man, I ain't about to argue with you trying to destroy our black leaders and shit. They always trying to destroy our black leaders. Every time they get a chance, they want to destroy our black leaders, try to say rumors and stuff, right? So I'm out of here. I left. Boom, boom, boom. So, you know, I be on my, you know, my studies and shit. Boom. So I'm studying some shit. I'm like, I'm watching some reptilian shit. You feel me? I'm on my YouTube. You can check the Google history. This is about a couple of days ago. You can check my YouTube history. Go to I Am Spawn. Check my YouTube history. I was watching some reptilian shit. Boom, boom, boom. So then on the side, right? On the side, you know, your suggested videos, right? There's a video of a black woman and she was like, you should really take a look at Nature Boy. He might be a reptilian shapeshifter. So I'm like, so then all the time I'm like, man, I wonder if this is the video that my girl was telling me about. So I'm like, let me see what this black bitch talking, because it was a black woman. See, my girl never told me it was a black woman that said this. It was a black woman. So I'm like, all right, a black woman said this? Okay, this some real type shit. Black woman always trying to hold a conscious nigga down. You know, these black women ain't shit now. She probably was in the club stripping and shit. She just want to hate. So I automatically got defensive with her too. I ain't even know. I'm so much, you know, I be standing up for my conscious niggas so much that I just commented on the channel before I even watched the video. Bitch, what you talking about the homie for? You disrespecting, right? So I automatically go in on, I say, you know what? Why the fuck I keep going in on my, all right, boom, right? So bam, after all that, right, I'm like, let me watch the video, man. Let me see what she talking about. You feel me? I got to stop letting my heart, because I be standing up for my conscious brothers, but not no more. It's over. Fuck all y'all niggas, every last one of y'all niggas. But anywho, so I'm like, let me watch the video. So she started breaking it down. Right? she said, I used to be, I'm going to tell you, she was on some shit. She's like, yeah, I used to be an active follower of him. Boom, boom, boom. And I did a little research. Like, she was so sincere, right? She was so sincere. And she just broke it down, right? She broke everything down. She had the video chops in there, the things, you know, just broke everything down. And I was looking at the video and I'm like, all right, I still don't want to believe this, right? So I got to dig a little deeper for myself, right? I don't want to believe this. I got to dig a little deeper for myself. So I get on YouTube and I type in, is Nature Boy gay? Right? And it leads me to the Young Pharaoh video. Right? And it's the video of Young Pharaoh, the video that Young Pharaoh played. So as I'm sitting there, right? As I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it, I had to pause the video because my mind had to calculate a response feeling. So I'm like, all right, I have to prepare my mind for what I'm about to see because, like, I have to prepare my mind because this is not right. Like, it's not right. All right. So, boom. I'm playing the video, and I'm like, well, maybe my boy Nature Boy getting a checkup. You feel me? It looked like he was getting a physical. You know, niggas get physical, you know? You feel me? Maybe he was like a basketball player, athlete or something. You feel me? He was getting a physical. It was a doctor, you know, checking to make sure he's, you know, in physical peak. You know, Nature Boy looked like he could went to the NBA or something. You feel me? So I'm like, you know, maybe this is just a physical. You know, I don't want to, you know, I ain't jumping to conclusions, G, until I see physical activity. So, you know, the dude was measuring him and things, and, you know, checking, make sure he all right. So I'm like, you know, I played basketball on multi-levels. I've been in some situations where I'm like, you know, this kind of weird, but, you know, if I hoop, you know, I hoop. You feel me, nigga? Like, all right, well, you know, let me see how your upper thigh, how flexible your upper thigh is. I'm like, all right, well, you know, I'm looking at my coach like, coach, you sure? You feel me? If you play basketball, my nigga, you done been in some weird kind of situations hooping. You feel me? I'm keeping it real. You ever be laying down and the trainer like stretching you, but he like all in the middle of your groin, like, bro, chill, my nigga. Right? So I'm like, I'm watching the video, you feel me? And I'm like, I'm trying my best to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, all right, they ain't about to do nothing, man. This is a scam. They ain't about to do nothing. Man, the man grabbed Nature Boy weenie, right? The man grabbed his weenie and then lifted up and did some wiggling type of things. And I was like, oh, 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 right? The man grabbed his weenie and did wiggling things like an analog stick. The man grabbed Nature Boy weenie and did a Street Fighter Hadouken motion from the arcade. He did one of them. He said, right? So I was looking at it. I was like, oh. I did the white people thing. Right? I was like, oh, no. Oh. Right? My nigga. No. Hold on. Y'all got to see this shit. I got to play it. Y'all niggas need to see what I seen. My man grabbed Nature Boy weenie and did. That nigga did a fatality. My man did up, down, left, right. Oh, y'all niggas got to see this thing. I need y'all to see this. No. You got to see this. All right, so you feel me? Let me break it down. Right here, I'm like, my G just getting a physical. You feel me? He about to play ball. My nigga going to college athlete. Look at the pectorals. You feel me? Look at the pectorals, the college athlete. You feel me? Getting a check. Look, let me check your ears, G. Make sure you ain't got no wax in there. Cause if I'm the coach, you feel me? If I'm the coach, I'm gonna call a play. So I just need to make sure that your ears is clean, G. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure your ears clean. Let me keep checking up a little bit. You feel me? You good, G? Yeah, I'm good, G. All right, cool. You feel me? All right, well, you feel me? All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me keep checking a little more. Okay. So then right here, right, I start telling myself, oh, maybe this a clone, right? Because, like I said, our minds try to cover up for our conscious leaders. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe they cloned my boy. Maybe this not real. Maybe young Pharaoh like a professional editor, right? I kept telling myself, no, I don't trust Pharaoh. Pharaoh like a professional camera editor thing. So I was like, this edited. Right, I tried my best to take up for my boy, Nature Boy. I tried. All right. Oh! And then he started doing things. He started doing things with my man Wiener. He started doing Hadouken motions. Look, he doing Hadoukens. He did a Hadouken motion with my man Wiener Snitz. And then, to the grand finale, when this happened, and I seen my boy do this thing, I said, oh, no, I gotta go. Right? It hurt my heart. It hurt me. Why, God? Why? No. Yo. All right. Oh. Yo, that thing give me a type of thing. Oh. Reg, what happened, Reg? G, help me, G. Oh. Reg, why, God? Reg, what happened to him, G? Oh, yo, man, yo, that thing hurt. That hurt watching that, man. All right. So y'all have seen what happened, right? So my mind still was trying to cover up for him. I'm like, oh, maybe he had colon cancer or something, Hey, nigga, you feel? Maybe the doctor just wanted to make sure he ain't had no colon cancer. You feel me? They don't want to be taking no colon cancers to the, the Amazons and shit. So, nigga, we going to get your checkup, right? So, I'm just, trying to look out for my boy. You feel me? Yeah, all right. So, wham. So then, as time passed, right? As time passed, and I really sat there, you know what was the hardest part for me? The hardest part for me was coming back home and having to tell my girl, you was right, G. Right? Nigga, I did the real black dude thing. I walked in, baby, what's up, boo? You want to watch a movie real quick? You feel me? Nigga, we was laying down and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, nigga, Thanos killed that nigga, by the way. Nature Boy gave, yeah, Thanos. I tried to hurry up and slide it in there, you know, feel me, so she don't really hear it. But I could tell her that I agree. You feel me? You know, I'm like, damn, Thanos killed all the niggas next door, gave the motherfucker. But yeah, Thanos, right? Cause I don't, you feel me? It hurt. You feel me? Nigga had to come home and keep it real. That shit hurt like the motherfucker. You feel me? So she like, I told you, right? Boom. So we had that little thing. So then I said, Daylyt, let me go watch what's being said, right? Because I know he has to defend himself now that this shit is out. So let me go watch all the blogs. So I watched all the videos of like the retaliation videos. And I watched one when he said, you know, everybody done something gay in their past. And, you know, he was talking about how he been molested and shit like that. And he was like a foster child and he didn't have no money. Now, I'm going to speak on that. I grew up in the hood. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nothing coming up. I didn't have a single thing. I don't give a fuck how hard life got. I don't give a... all right, I don't even want to go down that road. I'm going to keep this on the funny thing. All right. But then I respect that. You feel me? But then when he said that, you know, he was molested when he was younger. Now, I had to go, okay, I understand where this shit comes from. Most motherfuckers that's kind of on both sides of the fence been touched, right? Been touched. So he was just talking about like how he got, you know, molested by his foster parents and all of that shit. And, you know, all of this shit growing up. And then he was saying like he was like bisexual at one point in his time in his life. And I feel like, you know, a lot of this shit is cause and effect, right? So I'm not here to bash, bro. I want to make that loud and clear. I'm not never here to bash, bro, because if he got fondled with when he was a little kid, then like, you feel me? You can't knock him for growing up like, you feel me? Being like fucked up, right? If he got fondled with as a child, you can't knock him for growing up having those type of sexual preferences, right? But, all right, boom. So, when you grow up on both sides of the fence, right? So then, this is when the shit really start kicking in. My mind, I'm a rapper, right? I'm like a battle rapper. So my mind started thinking of type of things, of conclusion of things, right? So I started to ask myself this. Have Nature Boy ever gave somebody dome? I really had to ask myself, have he ever gave somebody top? And is he good at doing it? I had to ask myself that. I was like, I wonder if he gives some bomb head. Like, I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, shit. So then my mind started thinking about all type of things like, what's up, King? What's up, King? You feel me? Feel me? How your chakras feeling, G? How your chakras feeling, G? Let me get... You feel me? So I had to really sit there and tell myself. I had to really ask, because he said in the video, he did a lot of bad things in his life. So I just want to know, this is a question that I want to know. I just want to know, have he ever got on his knees and gave somebody head? I just really want to know that. Right? Right? But look, right? But then my mind started thinking about some other shit. I'm never gonna bash him because I understand that people have been through things in their life. So I said, yo, if my man like to be with the shits, you feel me? Hey, my G, you first conscious gay nigga, come on out. You feel me? Nigga, man up. And what started bothering me, right? What started bothering me the most is when, you know, I ain't never mad at him for being gay, right? I ain't, look, hear me out, right? I ain't mad at him for being gay. I'm not mad at him. Yo, Nature Boy, when you see this video, I just want you to know, I'm not mad at you for being gay, right? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't have no bad feelings towards you. I still like what you preach. You feel me? I like your community and shit. I don't have nothing. Look, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Damn, G, you let the old white man go on your booty, G. You could have at least had a brother. Damn, G. You could have. All right, look, G. You could have at least had a younger white dude. Damn, you could have, you know, like a John B. You feel me? You could have like a John B. or like a Post Malone. You feel me? Like a Slim Jesus or something. Or even the Today I Got Time, cuz, nigga. That nigga, you could have had at least. You feel me? And you let the old white nigga with no swagger. He wasn't even attractive, G. Damn, what type of freaky shit you on, G? Hey, damn, my G. Bruh, you could at least had a fly, nigga. You feel me? My man let the old weirdo white dude, Pillsbury Doughboy, his booty. He gave Nature Boy the woohoo. Oh, look. Yo, man. I seen that man Pillsbury Doughboy, my boy booty hole. Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie, G. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, G. Look, you feel me? I just feel like this, G. My other question would be, if you was gay in the past, and that's what you did in the past, I'm not going to hold you accountable for your past, right? We all got fucked up pasts, right? I did a lot of bad things in my past. I did some gay shit in my past. Hell yeah. I ain't even going to lie. I did a whole lot of gay shit in my past. I remember one time I was fucking with these stud bitches. You feel me? I remember one time, you feel me? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I remember one time, nigga, I put on a dress. You feel me? I was like, yo, I got to get in that stud party one way or another. So I'm going to keep it real, G. I put on a dress. You feel me? I put on a dress, high heels, makeup, and all that. Went right in the stud party. Nigga, I was dancing with a stud. You feel me? I'm just getting it, nigga. I was like, you want to take me home? She was like, yeah, I'm going to take you home. And nigga, I went home and trimmed that bitch. She didn't even know. Keep it real, nigga. We all got a past. You feel? I done did some wild things to get some stud pussy. You feel me? I'm keeping it real. I go to the extremes for the stud pussy. You feel me? I'm addicted. I'm addicted, G. I'm addicted to stud pussy, G. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. I done went to the extreme, G. I almost thought about, you feel me? I almost thought about cutting my Adam's apple out and all that. Like, I'm like, yo, I gotta tell these stud bitches I'm really a girl until we get in the bed. You feel me? I done been through some shit, G. I ain't gonna judge no nigga. You feel me? We all got a pass. You feel me? That husk, bro. That husk is addictive, bro. You feel me? I'm keeping real with you. You feel me? I done been through some things, G. So I ain't here to judge you. You feel me? I ain't here to judge you off your past, G. Your past is your past. And I ain't going to hold you accountable for your past. You feel me? If you like to get your booty hole Pillsbury Doughboy and you like to give maximum conscious head and all that, that's what you did in your past, G. I ain't going to hold you accountable. But what I want to know, what I want to know is, did you tell your tribal members? What I want to know is, did your tribal members know this before y'all went to the nature thing? That's what I want to know. I need to talk to some of your friends. You know, all them things that be with them. Them little reflections. All these little reflection things. You know the reflection things? Oh, mighty nature boy reflections. Right? I just want to know, did they know about the shenanigans before they went? And if they did know, what type of shit they own? You feel me, G? That's what I want to know. I'm just saying, G. You feel me? Because I be seeing things. You feel me? You melanated God, but then there's a white dude in the background. I'm like, oh, okay, something ain't right. You feel me? So I'm just trying to see, G, what you own, my G. But my question would be, right? My question would be, and this is my question for Nature Boy, and I wanted to call him and ask him, because I got his number, dog. We talked before. We talked about a lot of shit before this shit, before all this shit popped up. Like, you know what's crazy? I was actually going to go out there and visit them. My boy Jack in the building. I was actually going to go out there and visit, bro. Like, we were talking about that shit for the longest. Like, and I'm like, yo, when I clean up my shit and all this shit's taken care of, nigga, I'm gonna come out there and fuck with you. Like, I like what you're doing, because we gotta be honest, right? Let's be honest, right? Before this shit came out, everybody kind of liked what bro talking about. Like, no, we have to be honest. You can't just lie to yourself. You have to be honest. Before this shit hit the fan, like, everybody's like, yo, dude really left the country. He got a tribe and shit. That's dope. Right? Like, all of us. This is actual facts. Like, everybody was like, yo, dude actually was like, I'm unplugging from the system. I'm out. We like what dude is in the middle of the wild. Dude is sun gazing. You feel me? He really he got his community. You feel me? They building tree houses and shit. Niggas looking like avatars and shit. I'm like, yo, that's some shit that I really want to be on. Right? So I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, though. Right? Right? What up, sis? I see you. Going to get that palm reading in a minute. But look, right? So when I first talked to him, right, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all the true story. This is how it went. Tell y'all the true story. So I'm like, boom. Yo, what's good, bro? He like, oh, what's good, reflection? So I'm like, oh, shit, I never heard nobody call me reflection before. He got game. I was like, I feel like a girl. I was like, ooh, he got my conscious brother shot a word at me I ain't never heard before. All right, cool. What's good, my G? He was like, what's good, reflection? My melanated God. And I was like, he aggressive? This nigga aggressive, but maybe he just know. He like, but your moon, your 3 moons. What's your birthday again? The moons and your moon signs. And I start thinking, why he keep saying moon, right? But think about it. Now when you add everything up, what do people call it when you pull your pants down? A moon, right? Oh, he was talking about the boot whoop. What's up, reflection? What's up with your moons? But I'm into numerology and things, and I was, he was like, yeah, you got 1 moon, your moon big. Like, and I was like, yeah, you right. You feel me? Like, I got a big heart. You feel me? And then, my moon in the Mercury grade, Mercury grade auras of the equinoxes. feel me? I was just trying to fit in, act like I knew little things. You feel me? Yeah, my moon in the Mercury grade of the retronoxes. You know the shit? You feel me? The 1s and 5s. You feel me? 3, 6, 9. One more time, get low. You feel me? Right? Boom. So he like, yeah, reflection. And I'm like, ooh, he is steady calling me reflection. Now I see why niggas be getting bitches so easy when you tell them like regular pretty things. Girl, look at you. You looking all good today with your pretty ass. Girls be, ooh. My man steady calling me reflection and things. I'm like, oh, this nigga, what's good, reflection? You know, oh, what's good, G? You feel me? All right, cool, bam, right? So I'm like, yo, man, you know, first and most foremost, as a man, as a real black man in this world, melanated God, you feel me, with my big moons and things, right? I just want to let you know, I respect what you do, right? I respect what you do and I respect what you have done, dog. And I like the fact that you have left the country. Like, I like the fact that you living in the wild. Like, I like the fact that you out of here. But then, like, my mind wasn't thinking, how the fuck this nigga got a cell phone in the middle of the wild? Like, what service he got? Who bill he playing? Nigga, all right. But I was just, you know, trying to register things. But I'm like, all right, well, all right. Okay, something ain't right. But anywho, wham. So we talking, and I'm like, yo, G, on some G shit, like off the grid shit, you know, I'm going to come out there and fuck with you, dog. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to come out there and fuck with you. Like, because, like, I'm really ready to, and I told bro, he'll tell you. I told bro, I'm really ready to get off the grid. Like, I'm on some shit where I'm just getting tired of the city. I'm getting tired of, you know, I'm getting tired of all this shit, you feel me? And I'm going to fuck around and kill a lot of people very soon, so I just got to get away. Either I stay here and I look at all the fucked up shit that's going on and I go on a fucking massacre, or I'm going to get the fuck out the city and just live off the land somewhere. So I kept telling them, like, I'm pushed to my last button, G, so I'm, like, ready to get the fuck out of America. And that's one thing that I notice about the conscious leaders. Like, they talking all this conscious shit, but they still playing by the rules of American society. So, like I told them, I fucked with you before. I fuck with you for that, right? I fuck with you for that. Like, and I'm really ready to bounce, right? I told him that. I'm like, I'm ready to bounce. When the shit is right, I'm coming out there, dog. I'm gonna come fuck with you. So he's like, yo, reflection, that's what I'm talking about, King. Like, we need more strong boom, boom, boom out here in the tribe, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm going to bring my girl and my girl pregnant. Dog, I swear to God, on my son's life, my man was quiet for 30 minutes. When I told him I got a girlfriend and I'm going to bring my son, I swear to God, my man was quiet for 30 minutes. I thought he put me on hold or something. I swear on my life, dog. And I'm like, hello, you there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you know, we gonna come out there. He's like, yeah, all right, reflection. Right? Like, I'm talking about, it went from, on my life, dog, on my son's life, on everybody I love, dog. It went from, I fucks with you, reflection, your moons is big, to like very stuttery talking. I promise you, bro. I promise you, and this is actual facts, bro. But you got to think, at the time, this video shit having came out, so I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, you know, maybe he got sidetracked or something. Maybe, you know, he was talking to somebody in the back. You know, he is in the middle of the jungle somewhere. Or is he? Or is he? Right? So, right, I'm like, I don't know. You feel me? Boom, boom, boom. So he was like, all right, reflection. Well, just hit me up later on. Boom, let's chop. So I'm like, cool. Boom, we'll chop it up later on, right? So then some time passed, you know, and I'm like, yo, I should get Nature Boy in a record. That should be dope as fuck to get Nature Boy on a record. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I got a record about, like, leaving the country, and it would be dope to get his aspect from leaving the country. So, you know, he sent me a few of his songs, and I'm like, oh, shit, my man sing and all type of shit, right? But this is another sign, right? He sent me a video. I mean, he sent me a song, and there was a nigga on there killing the nigga, the mother with the motherland, the pinning with the punter plan. I'm winning with another plan. I ain't fucking with the system. Fuck them white niggas. Them niggas is some bitches. Someone in the picture, a nigga in the trenches. They did us wrong, right? It was a hardcore nigga on the nigga sound like Pac, right? It was a nigga on the track sound like Pac. So I hit Nature Boy up. I'm like, yo, Nature Boy, nigga, that's you? Nigga, hell yeah. Nigga, I got all the screenshots, dog. I hit Nature Boy like, yo, that's you, my nigga. You snapping, dog. Like, you really rapping. I swear to God, you know what he told me? It's like, nah, that ain't me. I'm singing on the hook. Right? It was a nigga on the hook. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Right? I swear to God. I swear to God. My man said, nah, that ain't me. I'm singing on the hook. I was like, oh, well, you know, you got some nice vocals, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. You feel me? I mean, you all buff and shit. I thought you would ride on my enemies, Nature Boy. You feel me? I thought you was one of them, but you know, hey, some big old black melanated guys like to sing. You feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna get no benefits of the doubt. You feel me? So boom. You feel me? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Send me something with an open hook on it. So, like, now let me tell y'all something about me, right? I'm going to tell y'all this, right? I'm going to tell y'all this. Look, let me break this down to y'all. I'm not conscious. I hate using that word conscious. I hate using that word woke. I hate all of that, right? I'm not in that world. I feel like I have tapped into something that you can't tap into by reading and studying. I tapped into some other shit you just can't tap into from reading and studying. It's some shit you gotta really go within your pure soul, dog. And a lot of these niggas' souls are so damaged, like they have damaged souls. So when your soul is damaged, you can't fully never tap in. I'm sorry, you can't. You can preach. You can tell people what to do. You can fake meditate and sun gaze and all that fake shit. When your soul damaged, you can't tap into that. It's over, bro. And I feel like just by me walking through this world being a fucking pure soul, dog, I've tapped into some other shit. And the shit that I've tapped to, I know how to read energy very well, dog. I know how to read energy very, very well. So what I did was I started getting like, all right, so this is the thing, right? I understand human conversation. I understand when you engage in conversation, you connect like from a frequency standpoint. This is why words go back and forth, and then you process the words. It sends a signal and vibrations, right? Your vocal box is like you're not speaking words, right? Words don't come out like it's no letters in your throat. Your vocal box works as a vibrator, right? That sounds gay as a motherfucker. Damn, Nature Boy. Anywho, your vocal box puts out vibrations, right? So I understand, like, when you conversate with somebody, you connect from a frequency level, right? Right? Now, let's keep it real. When you conversate with somebody, you connect from a frequency level. How you process the energy and how you output the energy. So, when I talk to people, right, that's what I do. Right? Now, hear me out, like on some G shit. When I talk to people, that's what I do. Like, I engage, right? Like, all right, let's take MC Brainpower, for example. Like, Brainpower will tell you, like, when we talk, right, I'm quiet, you talk, and then I talk. Right? I talk, you talk. When you meet people that talk over you, you got to question them. When you meet people that talk over what you're saying, you have to question them. You have to question them. They don't go by the laws of back and forth. You got to question them. Right? And when you meet people that feel that they are more dominant in the conversation, like when you ever be talking to somebody and you be like, but you be talking to somebody and you be trying to find a gap to where you could get in there and say something, right? You be like, damn, this nigga. You ever talk to people that go on long 10-minute things? Like, bro, you supposed to say a few words. I'd say a few, right? So, like I said, one thing I've tapped into is energy, bro. One thing I've tapped into is how to. I learned this shit from just multiple levels of things. Also, I learned how to look into people's eyes, bro. I'm from the hood. I grew up in the hood, and you could tell a lot about somebody's life about their eyes, bro. You could look into somebody's eyes and tell a lot about their life. I know niggas who killed people. If I'm around you, I know if you a killer or not. Once you kill somebody, you have a glare over your eyes that would never leave. If you've been around any real gangbanging nigga, like when I look at some of my homies that I know with the shit, I'm like, damn, they got that thing. It's a thing that happened when you see a body drop, dog. It's a thing that happened. And one thing I noticed, you could learn a lot. You know the pearly things, dog. You know the pearly thing. Like, you really get pearly gate eyes after you knock somebody off, bro. You get it. Listen to me, dog. I'm keeping it 100% with y'all. You get, like, it's like a clear wax coat that go over your eyes after you kill somebody, bro. And one thing I learned is throughout words, right? You process words and you look at people. This is why they tell you eye contact is so important. And I tell y'all all the time, right? You notice when I'm out in public, I don't look at people in the eyes. I tell y'all that all the time. Y'all seen me do it on live numerous times. Niggas be like, yo, what's up, Daylyt? I just look right down. What's good, bro? You feel me? And I talk to them and I look direction because there's certain niggas that I don't want coming in my soul, and there's certain niggas I don't want to go in your soul. So I don't look at everybody in the eyes. Never, bro. Right? So what I did, like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to look into this nigga eyes, bro. And I sat there and I really looked into Nature Boy's eyes, bro. Just, I watched the video, I paused the video, and I really looked into his eyes. And I literally told myself, this man has a very dark secret. I couldn't explain what it was. I told myself that. Right? We were talking out of nowhere. I just stopped talking about it. I just stopped answering phone calls. I stopped everything. And I'm like, something ain't right about dude. It's something that he not telling the world. And I couldn't put a finger on it. But my heart, right? At my heart, my energy, everything was like, pull back. Pull back. Ah! I got to get Nature Boy the foreskin out. My heart was pull back. Right? Right? So, on some G shit, right? I'm like, all right. Boom. I literally just stopped talking to bro. And, like, my heart, that's one thing about me, right? Like I said, dog, like, I see a lot. I feel a lot. And I feel like, right, when you look at most of these conscious leaders and you look at most of these conscious niggas, you ever watch them talk and you ever watch how demonic they go into when they be talking this conscious shit? You ever notice that? You ever notice none of these niggas are happy? You ever notice that? You ever notice you don't never really see none of these conscious niggas happy? They just, you need to learn. Wake up. They never happy, bro. They absolutely just monster, dog. When you look into some of these niggas' eyes, you go, these niggas is fucking demons, dog. Right? So, as I like left the situation alone, I just pulled out of the situation. Like, all right, now I'm done. Like like my heart, dog. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? Like me on some G shit, I'm tuned in with something higher, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm tuned in with something higher. It's because I don't look at myself as something higher. Right? Now, one thing I learned about these conscious niggas, everybody want to be the Jesus. Everybody want to be the God. Everybody want to be that nigga. You ever notice that about this shit like high school? All these conscious niggas, no, I'm Jesus. No, I'm God. No, nigga, that's me. Right? All these conscious niggas want to be the man. They want to be the number one conscious nigga. All of them. Everybody. Everybody want to be the number one conscious nigga. Dog. And I figured it out. That ain't it. That's not it, bro. That's not it. That's really not it, bro. If you want to tune into some higher shit, you gonna search within, bro. You gonna search all the way within. And that's what I've been doing, dog. That's what I've been doing. You see how I get on here and I understand vibrations, dog. I understand frequencies. I understand all these chakras, dog. I get it. I understand chakras. For example, what I do when I go live, nigga, I take y'all niggas through some emotional shit. I take y'all niggas through some informational shit. I take y'all niggas through some positive shit. I take y'all niggas through some happy shit. Nigga, 1 minute y'all laughing, 1 minute y'all crying, 1 minute, like, I figured it out, dog. We gotta line all of that shit up. Right? I get it. Dog, you gotta go within, man. You gotta go within. So what I've been telling myself is, you ain't gonna never get it from none of this extra shit. You ain't gonna get it from this fake ass meditating. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get no fucking shit from eating healthy. You ain't gonna get it from none of that. You ain't gonna tap into nothing from none of that until you really lower all your fucking fake ass guards and go, I get it. I fucking know what the fuck I gotta do. So what I'm saying is this. When I start boiling down this whole situation, I said, you know what? Any real leader, nigga, or any real fucking man in this world, you would put all your cards on the table before you start something. You have to put your cards on the table, dog. You have to. You have to. You gotta put your cards on the table. You got to. We live in the internet era. Everything will be pulled from the back. Pull back it. You got to put your cards on the table, bro. You got to. You got to, bro. Because if you don't, somebody gonna find them. And then when somebody find them, everything is over. So I'm saying from this perspective, right? From a nature boy perspective, I feel like this. If bro would have came out and said, you know what? If this would have been the beginning of his journey, right? The beginning of his journey. If he would have came out and said, yo, everybody, I was molested as a child. I grew up, fucked up, thinking that that was the right way to live. I was molested as a child. I grew up thinking that was the right way to live, but God saved me, and now I get it. That is a better story. That people gonna be like, well, he did shit in the past. I respect him for coming out. Right? That. Let it out. Right? Let it out. I woke up. I was under a spell, right? That helps a lot more. Right? It helps. It helps. But when you build something, you build a world, and you build a world based off of masculinity. Like, I'm telling you this as a fan, right? I'm not going to speak from a rapper. I'm not going to speak from the Daylyt perspective. I'm not going to speak from none of these perspectives. What I'm going to say is this, as a man and as a fan, right? Like, not even a fan, as a, like, I'm a student in this game, right? I'm a student in this game of understanding this world. You see how I control this internet. I'm a student. And I sit back and I observe everything as a collective. So to sit here and process and watch how someone can build a world based on masculinity, right? Your world is built based on masculinity, right? And not is it built based on masculinity, we respect you as a positive, like you look like you can be perceived as a fucking god to some of these people, right? Just off of image alone. You're tall, you're dark skinned, you're fucking ripped, you're attractive to some fucking females, some niggas too now, but you're attractive, you're built like a god, right? So some people can perceive that, and we go, in my heart, and in a lot of people's heart that didn't know this, people was like, yo, Nature Boy is low-key like one of the ones that get it. Right? So to build your world based on that type of motive, and then only to come out as a person that has not only, like, all right, look. So sometimes, like, look, I'm going to break some down to y'all. Sometimes in my heart, I'll be like, damn, am I wrong for having children with a non-black person? I be thinking about that sometimes, right? I sit back and think about that shit all the time. Like, damn, did I sleep with the enemy? Like, I sit back. These are thoughts that I have, and I wouldn't be me if I wasn't real about it. I'm pretty sure every fucking black conscious nigga or every black nigga that get it have to have these thoughts. Sometimes I sit back and I ask myself that, like, damn, you know, because sometimes my girl don't really understand what happens to us as a people, and I don't think she really cares. Right? And like, I mean, like, she's woke, she get it, she know what's going on, but my push for waking up my people, I don't think she really cares that bad. So sometimes I sit there and I ask myself that. I go, damn, all right, I'm in this war, like, by myself. Right? Like, this is my partner, I love my wife to death, but I'm in this war by myself, right? Like, it's a war going on. It's an actual war. Like, it's not a game. It's a real live war designed to destroy me. And I got to fight this shit by myself. So sometimes I sit here and I think about that, right? But then I go, okay, that's one thing to think about, right? That's one thing to think about. But on the flip side, it's like, if I'm thinking about that about a woman, to know my man actually slept with an older white man, that thing is like a psycho. That shit is crazy. So this is where the shit gets crazier, right? With every interview that I've seen from him since this shit has came out, right? Listen to me. I want y'all to really listen to what I'm about to say. With every interview that has came out with Nature Boy after this shit happened, he has been extremely aggressive. That, in a sense, lets me know what's really happening. This man told Verb he's gonna die. Why you not? I don't give a fuck what's happening. You ain't supposed to tell no man he gonna die because this man said that you did some wild shit. You did do some wild shit. So you can't tell this man he's gonna die. Right? Young Pharaoh put the video out. Now you telling him you gonna fuck him too and all type of shit. Like, every video that I have seen. Right? Yo, wait, hold on. Yo, my phone about to die. I'm about to cut this shit right back on. Y'all, everybody tune back in. I'm going right back live. Tune back in.